What's going on, Sumolings? Thank you so much for joining us for another product walkthrough webinar. Oh, I'm so sorry about my dog. I am Lindsay. Today, I am joined by the team over at CloudFilt. CloudFilt provides full protection, for your websites, web apps, and APIs to stop harmful bots in their tracks. It is on AppSumo right now, starting at $49 for a lifetime deal, and people are raving about it on the site. It's already racked in a whole bunch of 5 taco reviews. So we're really excited to show you this today. Before we do, real quick, if you have any questions about the tool, go ahead and leave those in the Q&A box. And of course, as always, there will be a replay of this available. So if you need to step out or if you just want to watch it again later, you totally can. All right, that's enough of me. Hey, Elsa, how are you doing?
I am fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing well. It's great to have you here. I'm going to go ahead. Your screen looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this over to you for the walkthrough. Have fun.
Okay, can you see my screen right now?
Yes, I can.
All right. So first, I would like to say a big thank you to everyone. Thank you to the AppSumo team. They really are doing a great job. Thank you to all the Sumolings purchasing our deal. It's been a week now since we got live on AppSumo, and it's really been a great experience from now. We got a lot of reviews, a lot of comments. Yes, it's really been an interesting adventure for now. So I'm going to make a quick walkthrough CloudFilt. For those who doesn't know about CloudFilt yet, it's an anti-bot solution. CloudFilt is blocking malicious traffic. So for those who doesn't want to have their content stolen, they no longer want to have fake users or stop paying forced click on Google Ads, it's like the perfect tool to have. So once you want to create an account, you can do on CloudFilt the classic way by entering just your email address and some classic and basic informations. Once you got logged in, you have your dashboard. So this is the global view that you have first. On the left, you've got your website. So you can add as many as you want, depending on the deal you bought on AppSumo. For adding a new website, you just have to click here to enter your URL. So I will be making an example for you. You have to enter the protocol, obviously. So here is an example of adding a new website. You can enter your title and a quick description of it, then clicking on add. Currently, we have 4 integrations that are working directly on CloudFilt. So you have the PHP ones, the WordPress plugin, and the Magento one. CloudFilt is working with some CMS. You just have to enter the public, and the private key. So for example, if you want to use the WordPress plugin, you have to go on your WordPress admin panel and just enter those keys. So it's quite simple to use. About Magento, you have something more specific due to the use of Magento, but it's the same principle. You can protect a new website from here. So like before, just adding the URL. I will show you the dashboard. So I will take this view. So here is the global view of CloudFilt. You've got this part. So it is the active users that are now on your website. So for example, then you got 300 and you've got 1 malicious one. So this is a real-time analysis. Just so you know, sorry, This number can be different from the Google Analytics one. There is a reason for that, is that when a user wants to deactivate JavaScript, he's coming from the front. And Google Analytics doesn't consider the back-end user. So our number in CloudFilt is really is a real number. Actually, you can have false statistics about it. When you click on this icon, you've got certified statistic of your back-end font. So they are both considering. Then you've got this trend line over the last 30 days. So you have a very precious one. By clicking in the icon, you have the date and time and how many malicious were stopped on that day. Going down, you have this window, so you can widen it if you like. I will make it for you and just show you how it works. So you've got some informations, more specific informations about the users in a general way. So you've got the IP, the location, the exact one, the date time, the request, and which browser did they use. You also can make any action that you want regarding this user. So for example, you can allow it or just deny it. You have the first request and the last one. Still his location, if he's using ASN or ISP. And you have the log. So going back on our website, the interesting part is the last stopped bots. So you can widen it as well. And just see how many bots were denied, how many were allowed, and how many user authorization requests. So you have, for example, here, you got the IP, which type of malicious. So here you got the scrapping, the date time, and what kind of action do you have to use. And this is for each bot. So going back to the dashboard, you have the bar graph with a view over the last 7 days and which percentage of real users and malicious ones. So it's a clear graph. Another one with malicious types over the last 7 days. So here you can see many scrapping, spam submission, and Tor. You have the page views. So what I wanted to say about the page views, when purchasing a deal on AppSumo, you've got a number of requests. What's counting as a request is not what you blacklisted, or what you whitelisted. I will show you that in a moment. What you whitelisted and blacklisted both are appearing in the page views only. So it's not counted as a request. So about the whitelist and the blacklist, you can just configure it the way you want. You can choose to allow any user request in a manual way, if you like. You have your whitelist, and your blacklist. So you can just change it and save whenever you want. Just for the IPs, the host, ASN, and the website or web app IPs. You also have your type of malicious traffic. And for example, for scrapping, you can just allow or deny it, but you can also configure it and choose the kind of intensity that you want for scrapping. So it can be interesting as well. You have the whole part of profile settings with your personal information, your time zone. Obviously, you can change your password anytime. One thing that's interesting is that you can add it to Slack. So you can get any notifications that you want. You can disable it or just active them in a general way. So that's interesting if you're working on Slack. You have email notifications as well. You can find all your invoices in here and just consult them. So if you have, I don't know how many websites, it can be interesting. And then you get the logs. So from the beginning and from the creation of your accounts, you can find all the logs in here and the IPs. So about the FAQ, I wanted to say that we do our best answering everyone in a real time. You have some current questions that we've got just to help, I don't know, connecting CloudFilt or changing, editing some things. You also have a general view of CloudFilt. How to manage your accounts can be interesting, and website subscriptions. We also have a chat that is quite active. Like I said, we do our best to just answering everyone. No, okay. So now you got all your notifications here. Since we've got many questions on the deal page, I think we got almost 60. So many questions were asked about roadmap. We created one. I will show you it I will show it to you in a minute, sorry. Because if we don't have any plugins right now, we are working hard on having as many as you want. So I will show you the roadmap in a minute, just so that you can see. All right. So this is our current roadmap and the to-do list that we wanted to do for CloudFilt. What has been done on the right? So we integrated three plugins for now. The next one to be integrated would be the PrestaShop plugin. Then you have some others working on, and so many things to do from now, but we are working on also. What I wanted to say is that we are taking any advice into consideration. And that's how AppSumo is really great for us. It's really helped us improving our tool. So really, thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys, for your feedbacks. They are precious one, and we are just making our possible to adding them to the roadmap. So we are not here to promise anything and won't be doing nothing. That's why we, integrated it in the deal. Let me check. I think I'm done for now.
Awesome. This is great.
Okay.
Thank you so much for walking us through everything and for showing us the roadmap. I know that's what Sumolings are so interested in. So
Yes.
yeah, you noticed too. Great. So this is wonderful. Thank you. I really appreciate you being here. Sumolings,
Thank
we're
you.
going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you haven't already, you can go to appsumo.com/cloudfilt to redeem your codes. It's starting at $49 for a lifetime deal. Of course, this is backed by AppSumo's 60-day guarantee. So go ahead, get set up, play around with it, see how it works for you. Once you have done that, we'd love to read your reviews on the deal page. Like I mentioned earlier, they're raking in the reviews. So people are loving this tool, and it does have a 5 taco rating. So be sure to check it out.
Yeah, thank
Your
you.
taco rating. Yeah, isn't that great? It's so exciting.
We are happy about it. Really.
And of course, if you have any more questions, leave them on the deal page as well. Thank you so much, Elsa, for walking us through this. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for having us, Lindsay.
Bye.
Bye.